Let me start with this. Right now, we're in the middle of extensive testing of a single size of our built-in motor. This is the 30th package. It's the one used in the angle grinder. The testing is pretty extensive because we're running it at 50 Hz, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300 Hz. Right now, we have actually hit the maximum speed limit of the load machine, so we are currently making a belt reducer that will enable us to reach 600 Hz. Because we've never done tests like this on this machine before. Here's how the tests are done. We turn on the motor. In idle mode, we first allow it to reach a completely stable temperature, which takes approximately an hour. Then we apply a load, and again, with this load, we run it until it reaches a state of thermal equilibrium, and then record the important parameters. This way, we get data points along the linear section of the characteristic curve. Then, with the motor already hot and warmed up, we measure the starting torque. That's when the motor is locked, and we go up to the breakdown torque when the motor stalls. But there, everything needs to be done much faster, starting from the stabilized temperature at nominal load, because the motor could overheat if the measurements take too long. All of the results that we have obtained during the ongoing tests have proven to be satisfactory. This is, fundamentally, to be expected. And the parameters that we're looking at are very promising. NLT, brake time equals 0.5s/NGT, because even 300 to 400 Hz on simple electrical steel is a serious achievement. Because a motor with a displacement of 0.75 liters, or even 1.5 liters, I think, and a power output of 1.79 kilowatts, that really means something. Regarding the main topic of the project, I also want to share a bit about the fact that, in recent days, a whole series of events have taken place related to meetings and negotiations with potential clients, developing certain positions and perspectives on the design, considering what solutions might be possible. We have started drafting technical specifications based on both their vision and ours. So there are several stages, several steps involved. But there is real value in the proposed solutions. And the scale of what we are looking at here, you see, is actually quite interesting. And most importantly, I want to point out that what we've created is no longer just pie in the sky. It's a real, tangible project. And many of the people, the very specialists who have come to visit us in 2023, 2022, and now in 2024, are all noting that yes, everything has in fact become really quite serious indeed.
Tell us, does LLC Sovelmash plan to produce household appliances under its own brand, like an angle grinder? Maybe there's already some kind of plan?
No, why would we? There are excellent companies out there that already have the expertise and are doing all of this. It's much better to supply them with our motors under supervision. That's all. They do their job and keep working. Why destroy existing jobs? We need to enhance their products so that, in the end, they offer people goods with new consumer qualities. And this should start in Russia. Let the West be envious that our household appliances will be quieter and more reliable. By the way, we're now switching to a different type of wire. Enamel wire. Not rated for 155 degrees anymore, but for 200 degrees. This is necessary to increase the service life of the motor. That's the first reason. And second, it's to implement certain technical solutions aimed at reducing production costs. That's the second reason. Previously, it didn't make sense to do this because we were at the stage of manually assembling these motors. Now, that's all changed. Now everything is different, so the approaches are completely different. Thank you.
What's going on with the APC?
Bearings with integrated encoders have arrived for the APC. We're a bit short on hands. As soon as we're done here with all these activities, commissions, and everything else, we'll continue working on it. We'll replace the rear bearings on the engines so that they have built-in encoders because the space is tight with the light motor reducer and there's no way to install anything in the back. That's the solution we went with.
Is the SMT assembly line already fully up and running, or do you still need to buy some more equipment?
Look, the surface mount line is up and running, but one SMT assembly line isn't enough. Selective soldering is absolutely necessary because for through-hole components like coils and connectors, that line is also operational. The X-ray inspection systems are working. Right now, an optical inspection line is being manufactured in China. We've partially paid in advance. As soon as it's ready, we'll pay the remaining amount. Once the optical inspection system is in place, then we can say that all the equipment for soldering and inspecting the boards will be complete. We can boost its productivity if we add another component placer to the surface mount line. Then, with the same set, or rather, with the same set of equipment, the productivity of this line will double. There's also a line, or rather, a line of equipment for washing the boards after assembly. To ensure high-quality washing, the ionized water is supplied there. We have a water treatment and purification station. It supplies water both for the climate control system, that is, the cooling units, split systems, fan coils, and other equipment, as well as for the technology itself. Thank you.